Good day to you from Orlando, Florida, and the Florida Bar Conference. And we're honored to have with us Mr. Reno Pierre, the president, we'll say that, of the Young Lawyers Division of the Florida Bar here on the Miami Community News Network. And thanks to Array, a leader in legal technology, we are able to broadcast here from the Florida Bar and actually outreach to the community directly from the bar platform here. So first of all, congratulations to you. And we were joking yesterday that I'm part of the Young Lawyers Division.
Yes, you still are.
Yes, I am. I was in the gym this morning. Tell me about your mission, reaching out. So many people, the first contact they have with a lawyer is a person of your generation when they reach out to a law firm.
Yeah, so the first point of contact is always reaching out to a lawyer that you know within your network. I know when I was growing up in Miami, Florida, being the son of two Haitian immigrant parents, we didn't have much resources. I didn't have many attorneys in my neighborhood that looked like me or that came from a similar background, and I always had to work and fight and chase for it. And that's why I want to get involved in the Florida Bar Young Lawyers Division, so I can give back to those that are coming up, and I can be that voice of example, and I can be that person that they can turn to. And that's also what we do on the Young Lawyers Division. We have many circuit governors from all across the state of Florida, some from Jacksonville, Tampa, Miami, Broward County, my home county, and all of us are leaders in our own rights throughout the state of Florida. And we all serve as examples, and we serve those young lawyers in those neighborhoods.
Well, so many times when a person calls a law firm, it will be one of you that they deal with first. What is it that you say a young lawyer has to offer that we're going to say more seasoned attorneys may not be able to bring to the table initially?
So that's that energy and that hunger. I know when I was first becoming an attorney, my first days of practice, you always have to hit the ground running. And I thought, how am I going to bring value to the firm that I work at? You aren't going to be the smartest in the room because you have attorneys that's been practicing for over 40 years. So my value was my youth, and that's the energy, being there, first one in, last one out, being dependable at 11 p.m., midnight, if my partner might need some assistance. And those are valuable ways that young lawyers will come in and immediately contribute as they're working, training, and learning and being mentored from the more seasoned attorneys.
And that leads right into technology. We expect those of your generation to be better at it. And it has really come into a great prominence here in our legal community, just the things that Array is doing here and across the board. Tell me all about that in terms of the people here and we're actually at the bar. So we actually have some of our other bar members who are joining us here on the Miami Community News Network. So tell me about that and the importance technology is today in terms of serving a client.
Yeah, technology is growing rapidly. The rise of AI, it's really changing how we practice law. It's really assisting lawyers be more efficient and more productive. And the offices that I work at, we're very open to the use of AI. And that's part of my mission for this coming year. We're going to be doing a legal AI conference. We're going to be working with AI platforms to come in and really teach people, not only being a speaker and talking to people, but really giving everyone a more immersive experience and showing them how to use this platform ethically and responsibly under the rules regulating the Florida Bar.
You mentioned that. I want you to kind of go over that. Some people think that they're going into one of these AI platforms and saying a few words and getting some things out. You and I have a duty to make sure that we're actually doing the legal work. Go over that.
Yes, so we do have a duty. As members of the Florida Bar, we have a professionalism and ethical responsibility as attorneys, not to just input information and have that AI spit a product out and then we submit it. That's the fastest way to disciplinary action, and that's what we want to avoid. And the YLD will work through that this coming year through our legal AI conference, through our other webinars to really teach people ethically how to use AI and inputting it and reviewing it, because we have a duty as attorneys. If we're going to use AI as an assistant tool, it's almost like Microsoft Word. You can't just let Word do everything. You have to actually input the information. You have to review it. You have to go over it and make sure that the product that you're submitting into the court, or if it's a contract or a transaction that you're drafting, you're utilizing the AI, but you as the attorney are reviewing it to make sure that it's accurate and concise.
Tell me about the Young Lawyers Division, and all of us here at the bar have a duty to help those who cannot afford an attorney, and you're focused on that.
Yeah, so this coming year, we're going to have our Pro Bono Legal Services Committee. As a member of the Florida Bar, we are responsible to do so many pro bono service hours to come out and help people in our community that are less fortunate, that cannot afford legal services. And I'm also a part of other organizations like the Haitian Lawyers Association, where we have a very strong pro bono legal services committee as well, where we go in and we help immigrant clients or who are indigent and need assistance, and we assist them in that. And also the YLD, we have our hotline that we have, and we do at our committee meetings, our board meetings every year, where we come in and we work with companies like the Legal Aid that come in, and we do our hotline to help them and serve as attorneys on whatever needs that they have.
Tell me about your own journey. You spoke some about your family and how you ended up here, because it's a motivation for all of us.
Yeah, so growing up in a Haitian and immigrant Caribbean household, my mother was very adamant at saying you have three choices. You either could be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. And I wasn't good at the other two, so I said, I'm gonna be a lawyer. And I stayed committed to that. And I knew that with hard work, with working, staying focused, staying locked in, even though growing up in an inner city area of Miami, growing up in a little Haiti neighborhood and then North Miami, I had so many reasons or so many excuses not to succeed. But I stayed focused, I stayed diligent, and I stayed grounded. And I decided to continue moving forward on my path and my mission.
We're very proud of you. Give out the information so the public, if they want to reach out to you, the members of the Young Lawyer Division, they need assistance. You were telling us about the hotline. Tell people how to find you.
Yeah, so my name again is Reno Pierre. I'm an associate at Greenberg Trog. If you guys need me or the Young Lawyers Division, we are here to help you. Please feel free to reach out to me via email at Reno, RENO.Pierre, PIERRE @GTlaw.com.
Okay, and also you have a hotline number?
Yes, we do have the hotline.
Okay.
I don't have the hotline number right now.
Okay, let me ask you, how many languages do you speak?
I speak 2 languages. I speak English and Creole.
I want you to give a message in Creole about the Young Lawyers, about your mission, telling a little bit about your story and how to find you.
Yes. So tout moun haïtien nous là pour nous. Si vous besoin avocat, n'a là pour nous aider ou. Toutefois, nous ka relé nous ka email nous, n'a là pour nous. N'importe là, n'a aider nous si nous voulons. Nous ka relé, nous ka email moi reno.pierre@gtlaw.
We're very proud of you. Thank you for the time that you've spent with us here at the Florida Bar Conference. Thanks to Array for making this all possible. And congratulations, Mr. President. And I appreciate, I can say, I'm an honorary member of the Young Lawyers.
Member.
Okay, that's me. We're good to go. Thanks for being with us on the Miami Community News Network.